Hello and welcome to Awaken the Truth Within with Zoey Gold. So let's clarify a few misconceptions, or I would call them misaligned misunderstandings, that while you are learning something good, like for example, when you learn something about law of attraction, law of the mind, laws of the universe, because there are so many resources these days, so many books, so many different opinions, so many teachers, right? While you at the same time get valuable knowledge that actually help you, I can also see that many also get some limitations that actually come from either misconceptions or misaligned interpretation of those sources where you take the information, or it can also come from misaligned misunderstanding of particular things that you've heard on your part, because it is the data that is in you that hears, and the data is information, memories replaying in you that you gather through your physical path that also can play the role in that. And it also is, for example, where you were emotionally, where you were spiritually, where you were in your life in that moment when you heard that, and how you actually understood. Because, we can convey certain things with words, but things that are of a spiritual nature, things that are of your true nature, it can be challenging to give the clarity with the words, with the language. And it also is your interpretation and how you received that information in the moment. So let's talk about this idea that thoughts create things, and that every thought shapes everything that you get in your experience, and the idea of law of attraction. So the law of attraction says that like attracts like. And while there is a lot of truth to that knowledge, it also brings some limitations and some limiting patterns and even fear that I can see in many people and some of my clients. Like, for example, some people, because of their misaligned misunderstanding of some concept, get afraid of their thoughts. Like, they say something or they think about something and they say, oh my God, cancel. How do I undo this? Or I can see people who actually struggle with guilt, with fear, because they would tell me, and these are good people with good intentions, with only good and beautiful intention. They would say something like, I had this thought and I really didn't want to think that thought, but I had that thought and it was a bad thought. And then I don't know, my dog died, for example, right? And am I the one who caused it? And they feel horrible, they feel guilty, and then they say, and again, like a thought came to me, like it just flew out of nowhere, or I saw something and something triggered something within me, and then I thought this thought, and oh my God, that thought scared me, and I thought, what would happen if, or I thought that thought and something did happen with somebody else, and I got so scared that, oh my God, what if I did or didn't or whatever, and all that nonsense. So what happens is people get kind of, like they limit themselves, they restrict themselves from things. Oh my God, I can think this, I can think that, I have to feel this way, I have to feel that way. If I feel like people who learn the law of attraction, they would say that if I feel good, that means that I'm creating something good, I'm in alignment with who I really am. So how do I get into that alignment? And they get stuck so much on, I'm not in that alignment with what I want right now, but if I want to get what I want, I have to get into that alignment, but I'm not in that alignment right now. And that idea that I have to be in that alignment, but I'm not in alignment right now with the good that I desire, actually is what's stopping them and preventing them from that alignment with what they want in the moment. So this recording is about freedom. It's freedom of thought, freedom of being who you really are. Because if you go deeper to that truth and wisdom within you, to that all-knowing, that one that you cannot even describe with words, That yes, you can find words to describe it, but they will not be that full experience that you have when you feel it. Let's go there. And it is about your freedom. It is about the beauty and joy and freedom. And what if everything, when you have good intentions, and I believe you do, what if everything that flows through your mind is something that is also sent from above? What if everything that is in your experience, no matter good or bad or ugly or horrible, what if that was also sent from above? So you can let go. So you can let go of that data, of misunderstanding, misconceptions, limitation, things that you are not. Things that are not your nature, your essence. So you can let it go and let God. And let the light within you to shine through. What if all of that is just guides from above? So you can let go of data and you can tap into that inspiration. You can tap into that magnificent freedom, free being of who you truly are. And yes, while there is some truth to that, yes, your inner atmosphere, the things that, and by inner atmosphere, it's a lot of, it's some of things. It's your habitual thoughts, the habitual pictures you see in your mind, habitual pictures that you see about the particular areas of your life, about your finances, for example, about how you see the end of your financial month, of the end of your financial year. How do you picture your financial future? The way you see yourself, the way you see yourself with particular people, things that trigger you, things from the past memories, things that you habitually think about, give your attention to, things that you picture in front of you in your mind, right? These things, they shape the way you feel, they shape your inner state, they shape that inner atmosphere in you. And yes, that does influence your decisions, your behavior, your actions, and your results. And yes, that does attract like things to you as well. Yes. But it's not about, like controlling the thought that it doesn't come to your mind. And if it does, it freaks you out. I mean, like some negative or bad thought. Because when you say like, don't think about the blue elephant, don't think about the blue elephant, you think about the blue elephant. I'm scared to think about the blue elephant, and you think about the blue elephant, right? It is about letting go of that bullshit, letting go of that mental crap, and really finding that inner freedom, the freedom that is you, that is at the core of you, that is at your essence. And when you do come from that depth within you, from that knowing, when you do let go of the mental garbage, when you do align with who you truly are, with source that created you, with the energy that creates the world, with this inspiration and well-being that flows to and through you, yes, you create, you align, and you create with your creator. That's why what you create is good. When you do not allow yourself to be who you truly are in the moment by the nature of your thoughts and things that you believe and things that you focus on and things that you project in your future, the pictures that you see in your mind, you kind of block yourself off from that light that is in you. You kind of pinch yourself off from that inspiration and well-being and that energy that creates the world, the source that created you. And the pinch yourself off is a strong word, because that source that created you, that influence, that inspiration is always there. Who you truly are, nobody can take it away from you. You're more than anything that has ever happened to you, than anything you have ever done, than anything you have ever thought, than any pattern, any thought, any feeling, anything. You're more than that. That's who you truly are. But you can put stickers on top of it, and you can cloud it, And when you kind of pinch yourself off from that, you do not allow yourself to experience the fullness of who you truly are, the fullness of the beauty that comes from your true talents, true nature, true genius, true wisdom, true knowledge. And you deprive yourself from that vitality, from that expansion, from that becoming, from your true potential, from living that joy. So you can either tap into that, go with that flow, align with who you really are, experience all the benefits of the fullness and greatness of you, of the true you, of your source, or you can just pinch yourself off. And it's your choice, and you can do it consciously. But when you tap into the deep presence within you, it is about knowing and being and realizing who you are, your essence, your nature. And it is about freedom. It is about pure positive energy. It is about the best thing that something that about you that you know that are amazing. It's even better than that. It's the sum of the greatness of who you are that you know, and even more than that. And as Ralph Waldo Emerson said, there is no planet, sun, or star that could hold you if you but knew who you are. And it is about freedom. Freedom when you know your true self, when you know your goodness, when you know the goodness of your intentions, when you know that even if there is data, you can let it go and you can tap into the truth, the source, the presence, the depth of who you are and who the truth of your essence is. And you can allow it unfold right now, in every second, in every moment, reminding yourself of the goodness of who you truly are. So for the next 30 days, every day, come up with a list of 25 things that are 25 to 30, and if you can come up with more, that would be great. Things that you love and appreciate about yourself. Things that you believe that are true. And then the next day, come up with that list, read the list from the previous day and come up with a new list or add to that list. And do it for at least a month or even longer. Tell yourself all the great things about you, even if they are very, very small, and focus on that. Because what you give your attention, it grows. And let that light in you unfurl. Fill everything within you. Fill everything, like spread all around you. Beyond this city, beyond this planet, beyond the universes. Let the greatness of who you are shine through and enjoy it. Love it. Tell yourself that you love you. Not because of something. Not because of something you did or didn't do, but just because you are. Just because you love you. Have an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye now.